Yeah. What's popping, y'all? It's your man MARQ NASH back here with another great episode of Breaking the Beats. I'm so glad you guys are watching right now. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button, leave me a comment. Man, we got a great show ahead for y'all. We're gonna do our best, man, to roll through this thing. I hope y'all loving it. I hope y'all gonna have a good time as much as we are gonna have doing this show. I'm back here again with one of my nearest and dearest friends, one of my best friends, my brother. Man, I could talk about this guy forever, but I'll let him tell you about himself.
What's up? My name is Toga, the outstanding great Antoine. Nice to meet y'all. Well, I think I met y'all before, or y'all been here before. If you haven't, y'all make sure y'all subscribe because we do great stuff like this all the time. What's up, bro?
Peace, Sean King. How you, baby?
I feel good, man. I feel good. NBA Finals on.
The NBA Finals are on, man. The NBA Finals are on. If LeBron wins, will he be the GOAT?
Oh, that
If he
question.
wins
Okay.
and win
Yeah.
MVP, will he be the GOAT? And I said, whether they win or not, he ain't gonna get MVP.
Okay. Well,
AD got his MVP sold up, I think.
Okay. Well, I think so too. I honestly think that Davis is the best guy for that team. I think that team without Anthony Davis, I don't think they make it. I'm just being honest. Great as LeBron is, I don't think he pulls that team along by himself. He has the capability of doing it because he's been doing it in Cleveland forever. Just him and I ain't gonna say mediocre, but you get what I'm saying. But AD is just a different beast, man. You got a guy that's like an all around player. Like he's a center, he's a point guard, he's a power forward.
He's a throwback player, man.
Exactly, man. Like he does it all, man. Like and who can guard him? If you have him switching positions and all that, who can guard him? He can shoot from almost anywhere on the fucking floor. Like he's a beast, man. So to be honest, I would think that he would be the most viable player. But I honestly think that LeBron may get it.
Really?
I think he may sneak and get it if they win tonight. Especially if he plays well tonight. You know, Black Mamba jersey, closeout game. You know, it'll definitely look good on his resume because this will be his fourth ring and his fourth. Yeah, it'll be his fourth ring and fourth MVP. So it'll look good on his resume if he does get it. So I don't think they'll cheat him out of that. Would you say cheated?
I don't say he was cheated. I would just say Anthony Davis has been phenomenal. He's been clutch. He's missed. He's performed and how you say risen to the occasion. I was about to say arose to the occasion, but he shows up, man. Every time they depended on him, he did what he was supposed to do.
I agree. I totally agree.
I just know that last game, that first half, LeBron had just as many turnovers as points. I remember, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they got bailed out at the end, but that's just because the Heat was missing a lot of good shots. But they can't play around with these guys tonight, man. Can't give them no shine of hope, no nothing.
Do you think Miami really has a chance of coming all the way back and making it a Game 7 event?
The way that score looking right now and the intensity that they playing with, anything is possible. I will say that anything is possible in sports, man. But unless they're gonna call a timeout and substitute Jesus in for guard AD, and I ain't talking about Jesus Shuttlesworth. I'm talking about the Lord and Savior himself.
Okay,
they can't get Christ in the game to guard AD. I don't know.
Another question: if Miami does come back, let's just say, I don't think it's going to happen, but if Miami was to come back and win this, does that tarnish LeBron's legacy?
Absolutely. If everything that they say about the man, Speaking of that, like Floyd Mayweather, transition into that if you want to. Floyd Mayweather
Yeah.
did an episode on Club Shay Shay with my boy Shannon Sharp.
Uncle
Skip,
Shay.
skip. And while he was up there, he basically Mayweather said LeBron doesn't have the killer instinct. As you see is Michael Jordan.
Right.
He said one-on-one, I think LeBron will beat him because he's too big and too fast and too strong. He said, but Jordan got that killer instinct. And in a game, I would pick Mike every time. He was like, LeBron ain't selling shoes because he was like, he said LeBron don't play aggressive. He passes when he should. And Shannon pushed him back on that. He said, well, maybe he just makes it look easy like you did, Floyd.
Right.
He was saying he ain't trying hard. Or he was like, nah, he ain't selling shoes because he can pass. He need to take that last shot, whether he think he going to hit it or not. And Shannon disagreed with him. He said, no, it's about making the right play.
Right play. Yeah, I think Mike is the man, and I kind of agree with Floyd in a way. It's like it's just a different. It just feels like a different time. LeBron is he has a high IQ when he plays the game. He's very smart, very strategic. He knows what's going to happen. But it is. I think Floyd has a point. Like you see him, you're like, man, he's so big. He's so fast. I mean, so big. Pause. But it feel like he should be able to dominate. Like I think you heard Shannon. I'm not Shannon, but you hear Skip say all the time. Like he's that runaway freight train. Drive it to the hole. Like they can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just feels like he's not giving his all. And I understand that sometimes he probably just wants to get his teammates involved and be a good teammate. But
that is his game, though. He is he's Karl Malone size with handle, but he compares like Magic Johnson.
Exactly.
And Steve Kerr, or Steve Nash or something, man. Like he can pass the ball. He can
probably one of the best passes, a big guy like that that can pass like that, bro. Yeah.
Right, man. So like Karl Malone size with Magic Johnson's like skills.
But Black Jesus, this guy that I'm standing in front, that's standing behind me, right here,
Michael Jeffrey.
Michael Jeffrey.
Okay.
Born February 23rd, Brooklyn, New York.
Hold on, I thought Mike was born on the 17th.
I think it was fact check me. I think it was 23rd. Mike, no, Mike, you're right. 17th. I'm sorry, Mike. I just like the number 23. But anyway, that guy right there, killer. I remember being a kid. I watched almost every game. If it came on, we didn't have cable growing up. But when they started showing the NBA on NBC, on regular TV, I was on every Bulls game. This guy right here, nobody ain't want no problems. Ain't nobody want no problem. And when it came down to the fourth quarter, you knew who was going to get the ball, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Won't nothing you can do about it. It's a shame when you know who's going to get the ball. You can game plan to do something. You know those teams game plan. They say, we got double Michael. Fourth quarter, we got double Michael. Do it. I don't care what you do. Get Michael. And there won't nothing you can do. That's a different breed. It's a different breed. It's a different animal. Killer instinct. He kill you every time. Kobe had the same thing, bro. Kobe had the same thing. It's like
hit or miss. Hit or miss. I'm taking that shot, man.
I'm taking it, and I can live with it. I can live with it.
When they come back from that timeout with 3 seconds left on the clock, all the cameras are looking at him, following him around. He's rubbing his hands together. He whispering to teammates. They talking and they looking around, and we like,
you know it. But and even if he did take it out, you know he's getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know he gonna pass it. He gonna run in. And he gonna pass it back to him. Gone.
Just hand it off. Hand it back.
Exactly.
Well, I ain't gonna lie though. He was on the team with Robert Orr, who hit a lot of big shots, man.
Big shot Bob.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we're gonna Oh, so let me ask you this. So do you agree with the Isaiah Thomas statement that, hey, at the end of the day, when this is over, when we look back on basketball and this man's career is over, we're gonna say, wow, he was the best player ever. Do you agree with that statement from Isaiah Thomas, or do you think those are sour grapes because allegedly him and Mike have never had the best relationship?
I think it's a little bit of I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, I think it's kind of both, bro. Like, I think it's sour grapes a little bit, because I mean, it's a Isaiah takes me as a person that has it's probably a little stubborn, a little, like he don't want to give him his props because they had like a little issue, and I think they still continue to have an issue. I don't think they ever reconciled or say, hey, don't worry about it, nothing like that. So I think he feels a certain type of way about that. But I don't think LeBron would be the best ever. Mike just done something different. What LeBron has done, you can't take that away from him. For this time in this era, he is Mike-like, but he's not Mike. There's only one man. Like, Mike changed the game of basketball, professional basketball, like forever. He helped make basketball a big deal across the world, globally. Like, I think during the early 80s and 90s, like, not 90s, but like the early, like, 70s and 80s, basketball was struggling. Like, they was like doing bad. They weren't like really selling no tickets and things like that. Like, it was like almost a laughing stock. But here comes Michael Jeffrey Jordan, man, in the 80s. All this high flying and jumping and dunking, this aerial tricks and all types of shit. And the dunk contest was popular back then. He just, the endorsements, the effect that he had on the NBA during that time paved the way for LeBron James to come and be who he is and hopefully take it to the next level. But nah, man, it's only one man. That's MJ. No disrespect to LeBron, because I respect LeBron. His record is unmatched. But
all right, so at the end of the day, what you think? Let's close this out. LeBron the GOAT. MJ got it.
Yeah, I gotta take MJ. I mean, LeBron, I definitely would. I would give him a second, because it's hard to get to the finals. Out of 17 years,
it's hard to get that period.
Period. So that's why it's hard, because out of 17 years, 10 of those years you was in the finals. 10.
And a lot of those was in a row too.
Yes. So I mean, it's
for like the last couple years. Like the last couple years, like he was in a row.
And not only that, the reason why you are the reason why the team was there. In most cases, like look at Dwight Howard. He was the first round. He was the first pick, first round. He's not in the finals because of him. Mm-hmm. This is year 17 for LeBron, and the reason why they're there is, I mean, it's some of AD, but it's a whole lot of LeBron being there.
I think, and right, because these people want to play with LeBron sometimes too. He's that good. Exactly. Where guys are enamored by you. You know,
exactly. So, hey, I gotta give it to Mike, because I mean, I'm probably a little biased. I'm a Bulls fan, I'm a Michael Jordan fan, but I do give respect to LeBron. But I gotta give Mike number one.
Mike just seems meaner too. Didn't he always seem a little meaner? LeBron seems like a nice guy. Even in his interviews, Mike used to say little smart stuff all the time, man. And we learned more about him with that. Man, we're gonna do a whole Michael Jordan appreciation day one day, man.
Yeah.
All right, but with that said, man, let's close this one out. It's been another great episode of Breaking the Beats. It's your boy Mark Nash, Toga. Man, like, comment, subscribe. My man got his info right there. Follow him on all social networks. Man, if you like this content, you want to get more information like that, man, you gotta subscribe, but you gotta click that little bell right there. Gotta click that bell. Yeah, right here. Look like that, man. Subscribe and click that bell. You see it? All right, man. It's been another great episode, man. Let's run this outro and bring it back. Pause.
This Nash is mad now.